Outta here. 2 reasons to make a new video. First reason, I've always loved playing Guild Wars 2. It destroyed my experience with any MMORPG I've played throughout my life. With the new expansion of Guild Wars 2 coming soon called Path of Fire, I've been wanting to make a video for quite some time, and I wanted to show you guys what to expect in Guild Wars 2, as well as giving a few minor tips for beginning players. Second reason, wooden potatoes video contest, which gave me the extra oomph to make this video actually happen. Just so you know, the core game is now for free. The first thing you have to do when opening the game for the first time is choosing a server. And whenever people want to meet me up in-game, they usually ask me to which server I go. And my answer is to choose anything that is either American or European. Because this game has a mega server system, which means that it doesn't really matter if you go to this European server or that European server, you'll be able to meet up with each other. And the only thing where it matters just a little bit is for world versus world, which is short for server versus server. But again, don't think too much about it, okay?
Just go with the flow, bro.
Next up, race selection. You have 5 interesting races to choose from, and with every race you can also select the gender of the race, so that means no gender-locked classes. This is the Charr. It looks like it serves as a nice alternative if you decide to choose to cast your humanity away to become this big-ass militaristic beast. Humans. Well, they are the cookie-cutter race that should be chosen if you identify yourselves as a human, not as an Apache freaking helicopter. Norns are pretty much the tallest race of the 5 that are somewhat a cross between Native Americans and Vikings. Asurans. They are the most futuristic goblin race you'll ever see in an MMORPG. And lastly, the Sylvari. Salads, the ultimate vegan race. I think I'll go with the Charr. So within the character creation, you can adjust quite a lot of things here. Body features, head options. Oh, look at this hardcore pornography. Face details and the color of your armor. To be honest, the creation depth in this game isn't really as deep as it is with Black Desert Online, in which you can customize the facial and body features to the point in which you can recreate Michael Jackson's face. But it feels like you are personalizing the character to the point where it's your unique character. Besides, this game has races. Let me tell you that every single class can heal themselves. So there is no typical healer or a typical tanky class. You have the well-known classes like the Warriors, Thieves, Guardians, Rangers, Necromancers, and the Avatar. Then you have 3 very interesting classes that are incredibly unique. For instance, Engineers. They fight enemies with their self-made inventions. Mesmers. You will fight enemies with your illusions, often being able to get stealthy like a thief and switch places with your illusions. Revenants, the class you have to pay for. Yeah, that's about it. Moving on! Once you've created your own personal biography, it will also affect the storylines you'll be playing up until around level 30, which can be pretty interesting. Alright, everything is set, let's see what this game is all about.
What, did you think I would start from the beginning? No. I don't have much time to go through everything, but I can tell you the things that can be done in Syria. First, the combat. I will inform a feature that is actually going to change your whole experience of Guild Wars 2. It is action camera. Action camera is where you can switch from tap, targeting, and combat into a third-person shooter. Sounds pretty cool, right? This is the settings I play this game on. Things that you should know is that every class have access to specific selected weapons. Furthermore, each class can utilize that very same weapon in a very different way. So a guardian wielding a sword feels a lot more different when you wield a sword as a thief. You get a lot of freedom in your playstyle. Every class can wield up to 2 sets of weapons, which is a total of 4 with the exceptions of engineers and elementalists, as they are able to have more attacks than that. When you take too much damage, you don't die immediately. Instead, you get downed. While you're down, you can either fight for your life until you actually die, or you can revive yourself. The fastest way of getting up is to either have someone rezzing you, or when defeating an enemy. We travel. There is no fastest way of leveling as getting to the end game as fast as possible isn't your main objective. Do not grind for experience points. We gain experience exploring places where we haven't been to. Once opening the map, you can see a few map icons. Hearts. This is where NPCs need your help to complete it. You don't have any fetch quests. Once you've helped them, the NPC will then try to bribe you spending karma, a currency, for their worthless junk. Don't buy them. Instead, sell them your junk. Whoa, no, not like that. Sell them the things you don't need. You want to save up karma until you're level 80 or want to spend them on karma exclusive armor skins. Those are points of interest. You just unlock those by walking in and out of the spot, or you just simply walk in and marvel at the glorious architecture. Waypoints. Those are checkpoints where you can teleport to for a small fee. When you're alive or even dead, you unlock them the same way like the points of interests. Hero challenges. Completing those challenges will grant you skill points that you can use to unlock more class skill attacks. And lastly, hasta la vistas. Those are fairly hard to reach points that serves as a challenge for the platformers. Once standing on the flag, press F to pay respect. Trigger a cinematic cutscene that gives you beautiful visuals of the location you're at. If you like platformers, then get ready for jumping puzzles. Those are exactly what you think they are. You have to jump, and you have to puzzle. Some puzzles are way harder than the other. Whoa! It is autumn after all. I don't think I'm going to make the same mistake. Oh no. Whenever you complete them, you'll receive achievement points. Once you've collected enough points, you will get rewarded. Good luck. If you ever get to complete your map, then you will get pretty useful items. You will continue doing that until you've completed the whole world map. Another tip is when your inventory gets full, you can stash all your materials into the bank with just 2 simple buttons. You open up your inventory, head over to the cogwheel, then deposit everything straight to the bank. Thank Asuran technology for that. Customization. There is an inside joke how this game has turned into fashion wars, and I can absolutely see where they are coming from. You have over 100 different types of dyes you can unlock permanently. Over 80 skins for each part of your armor, so there is a lot to combine.
There is still so much I can tell you about other features that are available. I've gone through dynamic events, dungeons, fractals, playing instruments, seasonal events, living stories, world bosses, minigames, expansion contents, Traherne, the amazing community. What I love about Guild Wars 2 has always been the combination of all those things. But the thing that has gravitated me towards an MMO like Guild Wars 2 the most is how you can simply quit for days, weeks, months, or even years on end. But every time I come back, you don't feel like you're falling behind in terms of levels. You can pick up right from where you started and continue. And that's about it. I'm not very sure if I'm going to make any more videos, but I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I loved making this video.
Gotta go now. You take good care of yourself.
Bye bye.